Piper Perabo, when we spoke to you last time, it was around Thanksgiving. We were talking about possibly maybe you getting nominated for the Golden Globes, and lo and behold, there you were at the ceremony, enjoying a glass of wine and watching the show. What was that like for you?
It was really exciting. Actually, you guys were only one of 2 interviews that I did about the possibility of that even happening, and then it happened. So I feel like you guys are maybe my lucky charm.
That sounds really good. I don't mind being a lucky charm at all. And given that season 2 of Covert Affairs is starting up, is it next week or in a few weeks' time? That must be very exciting.
The premiere is tomorrow night.
Wow. Well,
in the States.
That must be very exciting for you. What can we expect?
Well, this season, we're sort of building on what we did last year and just going bigger. Like, the action is bigger, the assets and the locations and the stunts and the love affairs. It's all a lot bigger.
Well, tell us, you've shot the whole season at this point? Is all of season 2 wrapped?
No, we've shot 7 episodes out of 16 season 2 so far.
What is it like for you as an actress to know what's going to happen already for those 7 episodes, but you can't tell anybody what's going on?
It's a little difficult because I'm not very good at keeping secrets, and most interviews they want to know, like, so, did Ben make it out alive, and what's going to happen with you and Augie? And I have to just sort of, sit on my hands and try and think about something else to talk about because I'm not supposed to spill all the stuff that I know.
Well, you know that we're an awards website, Piper, and obviously the Emmys are coming up in a couple of months. And, there's a hope that maybe you might break through that lead actress in a drama series category. And if you did, you have to pick your best episode as a submission to the judges.
You do?
Yeah, you do. And I'm told by the folks at USA and NBC Universal that your best episode or your likely submission will be the pilot. So
Really?
Yeah, and which is probably a really good choice. It's a very long episode, and it's all about you. You're pretty much front and center the whole time. What can you tell us about working on that? It was probably a while ago now, right?
It was a while ago. I mean, I think what was really exciting about the pilot is it really starts from 0 and ramps all the way up into 100% of the show in one episode. So you really get the steepest learning curve of any episode we did. Like, Annie she's pulled out of training and is put into a mission. So it's not only is the viewer totally unsure of how the CIA works, so is Annie. So they're the closest with her in that episode.
Did you call me in here because I speak Russian?
Yes, and you can also pass for a call girl. We want to make it look like Stas is here to buy guns and party, not sell secret Stas.
I'm surprised there was nobody already here who could do that.
There was. She's gone. Let's leave it at that. If you don't want the assignment, we can send you back to the farm.
Oh, no, I'm here. I can do it. Do I have to wear, like, a costume?
Hookers in D.C. are pretty conservative. What you're wearing now is fine.
Well, pilot episodes have won a lot of Emmy awards over the years because of what you're talking about. There's such a setup factor that anybody on a judging panel, even if they've never watched the show, can get what's going on and get a really good introduction character.
I think also Chris Beachum, who's on the show with me, he and I had just met and we had really clicked in that sort of unknowable chemistry way. So we were both sort of finding our footing with each other on that episode, and I think that had a sort of kind of magic quality that now has played out in seasons of the show, but it was fun in that first one to sort of meet each other, literally kind of in the episode.
Everyone here's so young.
There was a hiring freeze that was unfrozen after 9/11. 50% of the agency has 5 years experience or less.
That's both inspiring and weirdly unsettling.
You'll find this is a weird place to work. Polygraphs every year, no cell phones allowed inside the building, no dating foreigners. In fact, the CIA highly encourages dating within the agency, keeps things in the circle of trust. It's like a Club Med without the free drinks.
Well, a lot of people know that Covert Affairs is probably one of the biggest shows on cable, and it gets ratings that a lot of network shows would kill for, which probably means that you're highly recognised on the street. Do most people come up to you and want to talk to you about what's going to happen on the show and who are you going to get together with and that kind of thing?
I mean, a lot of times the interviewers will ask me about who I'm going to get together with and what's going to happen, but different from people who see me in movies, people who watch television want to hug. which is sort of cute. Like, I think, I was talking to this one guy on the street the other day, and he was saying, like, oh, Covert Affairs is my show. That's my show. And nobody says, like, that's my movie, but they do say that's my show. And I think people, what the difference of being in someone's house and they watch it from their house with their family or in bed after work, you know, is that it feels much closer to you. And so for most people that I meet, they just want to hug.
That's kind of nice and scary at the same time. So it's a nice balancing act. Yeah, it's a nice balancing act.
Well, set the stage for this second season. What's going to be happening? Don't give us every detail. Obviously, they'll get mad at you. But what's going on here in this first episode of the second season?
Well, the exciting thing about the premiere of season 2 is that the end of the first season was a cliffhanger, and we flew out of Sri Lanka on a helicopter, and Ben had just been shot. And the question I get asked most often is, what happened to Ben? And so we decided to open the premiere of this season to answer that question. And so if you've been dying to know the answer, you'll know within the first 5 minutes of the premiere. We also did our first shoot abroad for the premiere. So it's the first time that we've flown as the cast and crew to an exotic location. So it opens in true place as opposed to us creating the places like we did last year.
Very nice. Well, Piper, we are really wishing you all the best for this upcoming Emmys. We're hoping that we might, lightning might strike twice, and maybe we are actually a good luck charm for you and the show.
Well, if anybody can do it, it's you guys.
Oh well, that's right. And you were our first interview way back at Thanksgiving, and so it's a special place in our list of interviews that we've done so far. So we do wish you all the best and for the show, and good luck for season 2 starting tomorrow.
And Rob and I are both available as escorts if you need somebody to go with you to the Emmy Awards.
Not a problem.
I don't have a date yet for carpet.
Okay, well, I'll put my hand up. I'm doing it. I'll do that.
Clear your schedule.
Okay.